Hello, good brothers, good sisters. Back with another Real Talk, and this one is going to be extra real. So, any parents out there with little tykes and toddlers, little kids, you're going to want to put the kids to bed for this one or put some cartoons on for them. I didn't want to put an age restriction on this one of 18 and up because I think one of the largest groups that benefit from suicide awareness is 13 to 18. Yeah, I would just prefer if little kids weren't watching this. I wanted to talk about Suicide Prevention Month, and it's like any other official month or day for anything. It's a thing that should be a daily thing. It shouldn't just be a day or a week or a month. But as it is, that's what September is, and I just wanted to take a moment to share something I wrote a couple of years ago. It's a poem or a rhyme. I guess it's a cooler way of saying poem these days is a rhyme. I want to spit a rhyme here. That'll hopefully provide some encouragement and inspiration for anyone going through some tough times. I mentioned before that sometimes I get little reminders that I like to wear. It's really cheap to get just a stainless steel ring on eBay and get an inscription on it. And one of the ones that really motivate and inspire me is a ring that I wear that has in Army stencil font, it says "Continue Mission." So a few years ago, my one of my best pals, my big dog Bear, passed away, and that was to say it was a rough day would be a huge understatement. I was like losing a family member. It's like losing a kid or a brother. So I sat down and I wrote this to help myself, and hopefully this will help some people out there who might be going through some tough stuff too. This poem, this rhyme is called Charlie Mike, and here it goes. There will be times in life when you feel that you're overwhelmed. You've suffered too much loss and feel the wheel cannot be helmed. It starts to rain and won't ease up. It just proceeds to pour. It's in those times you should recall the words of our brave corps. Charlie Mike is what troops say when plans all go to spit. They do not abort their mission. Instead, they deal with it. Charlie Mike from the NATO phonetic alphabet. The letters C and M declare it isn't over yet. It means continue mission, and it has carried me through times of loss and sorrow when I knew not what to do. When I could not devise a plan in face of all the strife, Charlie Mike's the one plan that helped me go on with life. When your mind is elsewhere and you're too focused on grief, Charlie Mike will move your legs and help turn a new leaf. Regardless of your losses, even if they're catastrophic, keep it simple instead of being so philosophic. Take note from our warriors, adorned in camouflage. Charlie Mike, no matter how persistent the barrage. And I also wanted to share a couple of suicide crisis numbers that are available all throughout the world. I wish I could go through the entire list for the whole world, but I'll just touch on a few of them here. And I get it, when a person is in crisis, getting up feels like an insurmountable task. So doing a Google search for a phone number to help them is not going to be all that easy. But the numbers are out there, and it is important to talk to somebody if you feel like you're in that situation. It's important to talk to a good person who's a good listener and has a good heart, who has no ulterior motive or anything like that. The truth of the matter is, a lot of people who are in that crisis state of mind where they just don't want to go on and they don't think life is worth living, there's people around them who have put them in that place. And talking to those same people isn't going to help. So that's why these numbers exist. It's good to talk to someone new, a fresh perspective, and people who can actually help. And it's also important to say it out loud, talk about it out loud, because it does free it from the secrecy of your mind, and it reduces the power of those thoughts. Hopefully one of these numbers will help, depending on where you are around in the world. Otherwise, pick up the phone. If you're in a state where you can't even dial a multi-number on your phone number, just dial the emergency number of your country. If you are in crisis, that type of crisis, that is an emergency. And that's what the emergency lines are for. They're not just for burning buildings and gunshot victims. They're for all emergencies, and your life is worth it. You're not inconveniencing people. Don't think for a second that your life is worthless and not worth a call to the emergency line. It is. So for what it's worth, take it from me, it is. A few of the crisis numbers I've looked up. In Canada, you can call 1-833-456-4566, or you can dial 911. That's the emergency line. That's a 24-hour, 7-day-a-week number. In the States, United States, you can call 1-800-273-8255, or you can call 911 there 24/7. In Australia, they have Beyond Blue, which is at 1-300-22-4636. That's a 24/7 line also. Or in Australia, you can dial 000 for emergency. In the UK and Ireland, you can call the Samaritan's Helpline, and they can be reached at 116-123 or 999 and 112. Those are the national emergency numbers in the UK. And in Japan, there's 110 or 119. That's the national emergency numbers for police and ambulances. And also in the Netherlands, you can call 113 online hotline at 113 or 0800 0113 or 112 is the national emergency number in the Netherlands. So those are a few numbers that'll help. Definitely, if you're ever feeling like you don't want to go on, if you're feeling like you've had enough and you're ready to call it a day and tap out, don't do it. That's not how life goes. I have always strongly believed, still do to this day, that's not up to you to decide when you check out. So just hang in there, put in Tom Hanks's movie Castaway. You never know what the tide will bring in. Yeah, the tide is slow. Yeah, change often takes way too long. But just trudge on, Charlie Mike, continue mission, keep going, because tomorrow's a new day, next week's a new week, next year's a new year, and you never know what the future will bring. You've been given an incredible gift, an incredible amount of opportunity and potential. And if your situation, your people, whatever it is, has put you in a place where you feel like that's not a gift anymore, then you need to make some serious changes and get to a place that makes you feel blessed again, make you feel appreciative for every breath that you can breathe in, every breath that you get to take out. So I hope this is some help to folks out there. Give it a share to some people that you know if they're going through tough times, and just keep Charlie Miking out there. Keep continuing the mission. Much love to all of you. Take care of yourselves. Namaste.